Okay. Damn. Hello, TGM. Yeah, don't know if you saw my post about King Dozer, or King Gobbler as I call him. Uh, they... Uh, yeah, they have to, because the way he's set up, it's so blatantly, obviously impossible to beat solo hitless. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The devs should playtest it, and they should genuinely be like, okay, if this fight is impossible to beat hitless on WoW, we shouldn't allow it in. We should fix it. And like, oh my god, it is so blatantly obvious that you have to beat it in multiplayer, that it is genuinely infuriating. But enough about that. I gotta kill some mantids. More. Yes, more. All I want is to have the King Gobbler fight just be, you know, consistent. Not, oh, I'm gonna kill you with my telepathic mind powers and slam you to the ground. Or, oh, let me just break the inlets every 5 seconds, but they take 30 to repair. What is this, dude? Okay, so like, what are we doing? Let me just see if my chat is a little fucky right now. It is not. Let me... Okay, the chat widget's already a thing. That's wild. How did that not hit? Oh! No, you do not. Not again, dude. Just me in chat. Must be late. Yeah. It is pretty late. To be fair. Bye-bye. Hydro idiotic mantis. Where's the other mantis? There you are. Yeah, sorry if I'm not very talkative this stream. I'm just tired. Very, very tired. Ugh. I'm awake from waking up almost at noon. Jesus Christ. Noon. I wish I could stay up that late. Oh. Okay, so I just teleported upwards. I'm an afternoon person, if you can't tell. I am too, typically. But... Okay. Okay, Boomer. I like waking up in the morning, but staying up late. Which is, like, the literal worst combo for sleep. Ooh. Okay. First? You were not first, bud. What are you on about? 26? What happened to the last Mantis to only give me 7 ooze, dude? What happened on the adult there? New game plus 1, but not new game plus 2 might be long. Anyways, how you doing, cheat? I really hope that Peblet Spear only run is going well for you on King Dozer, because oh my god, I swear to fuck they did not play test King Dozer on high difficulties, solo at least. They just didn't test him. He either uses his mystical mind powers or the thing just... Yeah, I didn't think it was possible. Buddy, I tried to... Because I go in... It's tradition at this point that I go in with wolf spider armor and wolfsbane daggers. To kill every single boss. I managed to down him twice. But oh my fucking god. Only after I realized, okay, it's literally just not possible to repair the inlets. Was I actually getting anywhere? Because, like, the inlets, the way they work, at least from my personal testing, the way that the inlets work, they break at random. At random. I've had them break as soon as 5 seconds from the previous one, which means it is theoretically possible to have every single inlet break in about, let me do some quick math, about 50 seconds from phase 2. A minute and you can have all 10 of them broken. If that happens, you literally have no way to beat the boss. Not without like a billion heals. That's also not accounting for the fact he just telepathically flings you halfway across the map. Like, oh my god. Yeah, you were talking to Dinky and concluded that one repair that we can... Okay, let me read this since I'm actually having a stroke reading it from afar. Yeah, I was talking to Dinky about it and we've concluded with one repair and done. Honestly, you know what? I assume what you mean by that is like all of them break in phase 2. And then you have to repair them all, but once you repair them all, it's done. Until phase 3, of course, and then once phase 3 hits, same thing. But if that's what you mean by that, I actually really like that idea. If you meant something different, though, please correct my dumbass. Yeah, because, like, I genuinely question if the devs even play tested it. Because it is just so obviously not consistent, even on difficulties like mild. Like challenges like that. Like, surely the devs did not just go ahead and say, oh yeah, completely possible. Greenlit. I just refuse. Because it's actually so bad. I had to watch C Dinky's video, and the second I saw, you know, yes, it's on mild, and I'm not happy about it. The second I saw that, I was like, oh shit, it isn't just me. Like, one turn... Oh! Yeah, instant repair. Yeah, instant repair would actually make it possible. Like, just something to balance it. You know what? Actually, I have a good idea. I have a really good idea. You could make it like the repairs are tied to the boss's health. Kind of. So, like, in single player, it only takes one thing to repair. But I did it on medium, but I had to use 130 smoothies. I assume that's for Peblet Spear only, because if that's not for Peblet Spear only, that's pretty bad. Because I only had to use 25 Band-Aids for, Okay, yeah, I was about to say, there's no way that's just normal fighting. Because I used about 25 Lingonberry bandages for, level 5 fresh Wolfsbane Fangs. Now, keep in mind, my first experience fighting King Dozer was on WoW, so, you know, literal hardest boss in Grounded's base history, or base Grounded's history. Obviously, New Game Plus 10 Mantis is just above that. The OG, anyways. But, yeah, it's just... I think what they should do is make how many times you need to dink the thing to repair it based on how many players are active. If there are 2 players in the arena, it has to be in the arena. If there are 2 players in the arena, it takes 2 to 4 to repair. But if there's only one player in the arena, it only takes one. And basically scale it off how many people there are. Because it's clear this is meant to be a multiplayer boss. It's like not even remotely debatable that it's meant to be a multiplayer boss. Oh, we have high defense. Actual cringe. Because, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That was some of the most frustrating boss gameplay I've had in a long while, and I've grown my patience quite a lot. Because, you know, I did Axel. Like, the ridiculous things I've done with him. I have patience when it comes to bullshit boss mechanics. That boss. I love it to death, but oh my god, there's some problems. I know the whole community is feeling it at this point. I just hope the devs act. Yeah. That's all I want, is just action. You know what? Nah. I just realized, and you were gonna hate this idea. Hold up. Let me pair this. I might stream more. I think that's what that says. Let me actually read it. I might stream more, yeah. Kind of feeling Dozer right now. Honestly, I like the feel of the fight without the glitches. I say... Now, I know this is a really difficult thing to gauge, but without glitches, I want to say he's on par with Womo Schmechter to Infected Broodmother. Is that about accurate for you, or would you say he's easier? I could understand, like, 1.0 Mantis tier, but I think he's a little below... Yeah, he's rank 2. Thought so. I do think the IBM on base Woe is harder. Then again, I also first tried her, but... Yeah, he's surprisingly difficult, even without the glitches. Which just makes the glitches even worse. But, yeah, I honestly, again, without glitches, I rate him. I think he's quite a cool boss. Okay, that's gonna go into phase 3. Okay. Okay, Boomer. That's not what I wanted. Now, I have to throw the kitchen sink at you. Okay, so, like, what was that? Why did I get stuck? I feel like I should have died there. I can't lie. One. What is... Why were we not running? Let me lock in and not read chat. Or, like, attempt to predict reading chat. I think she's dead here. Yeah. Nice. I do have to ask, aside from King Dozer, how are you liking the update? Personally, I like it. I think quality-wise, it's better than the Garden update, but content-wise, like quantity-wise, it's worse, if that makes any sense. Personally, liking the Black Anthill, though. That whole area. To be honest, usually have time for G2, but not today. I have to do New Game Plus now. Then the long dark recording. Fair enough. TGM. Yeah, personally, that whole room with the massive Black Ant Queen, oh my good golly lord, is really all I have to say to that. Like, that was a shock. Where am I? Who am I? What am I doing? I think I got all the arrows. I decided to be booked for G2. Just pick sheep like a pack. Just prick sheep. And just have a stroke. Everybody loves those. Just to prick sheep like a cactus. What does that even mean? Are we plucking him? Reiki pluck ASMR energy? Am I stupid? Am I missing something? Pulling my hairs, I guess. Yeah. How many heads do I have? Okay, literally 2 more, and then I just completely stop all that. Maybe ruffling his hair more like. So, like, AI Alan Grant molests AI John Hammond, essentially. Gotcha. Questionable approach, but alright. He wants to pet me. Yeah, pretty much. And that has me very concerned. Okay, let's see how asinine these trinkets are. Rather not, just ruffling it like a brother. Okay, I guess. Fair enough. Dude, these weapons suck. I'm actually getting the worst luck in the world when it comes to these drop rates. So I do... yeah, okay. Even though I had a brother once? Once? What? What do you mean once? What happened to him? What? No. Tragic backstory, dude. Damn. A lot of salt used. He's a personal... he's at a personal place now. I assume that means he's an adult doing adult things. And I am at a home hugging my body pillow. Body pillows are rated. Not anime pillows, though. Those... I mean, if that's what you're into, by all means, but... I just want a regular body pillow. They're actually quite huggable. Just to nudge the dust under the carpet suspicious feeling. Oh, damn. Not into anime fully. I don't mind it. It's just that I never really got into it. You know? And now tinnitus is acting up. That's beautiful. Well, let's do more hard stuff. It is wild how much energy that actually takes out of your forearm. Doing the fast spamming with multiple fingers. Music to my ears, yes. Can I craft ooze? Also, if you're wondering why I'm wasting all my science on stuff like that, this is mostly for cheap. I basically want all these chests completely full, and I cannot be bothered to grind charcoal. Which is also why I duped all these toenails from, like, 3 of these. What will be absolutely nails on a chalkboard to your ears, though, is the fact that the stream is pretty much gonna end. Lol? Yeah, that's that's pretty much it. Me when I stack in 1,000. Nah. The 300,000 arrows. Anywho, I'll do some actual proper grinding on the Mantis tomorrow. Yeah, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the stream, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. And for those of you watching live, peace.